football club. Why did you choose Arsenal? There were lots of clubs chasing you.
I chose Arsenal because I felt like there was more opportunity for me here to progress and to play and be a part of the first team early on. You know, obviously I was still only 17, so that was one factor, and the other factor was I felt more wanted, and you know, with the manager flying me over to discuss his plans for me as a player and how he sees me progressing, and I have no regrets of the decision I made.
I remember when you broke your leg. Of course, it was an accident. Tell us a little bit about the mental strength it requires when you break your leg in that manner.
Yeah, it was very difficult. You know, obviously, I was reassured by all the medical staff and things like that I'd come back, and that was one thing getting over. And then obviously when I'm back running, you feel certain things which, you know, if you like not working properly and feel a bit heavy-footed and things like that. But
psychologically as well.
Psychologically was massive. I think it took me a few years to get over that, overcome that. Up until last season, I think, and that's when I finally got over it too.
Do you think it's made you stronger as well mentally, though,
yeah,
having
definitely.
come through that?
I think going through things like that is only going to make you stronger as a person, and you know, now I know I've been through, if you like, the worst that can happen to a player on a pitch. Things are just happening naturally now on the pitch like they used to, whereas maybe I tried to force things when things weren't going right, and in games when I did lose my confidence, and you know, still mentally overcoming that. But now I feel like I'm in control of what I'm doing out there.
Your decision making, that's the thing that stands out for me, is your choice of pass is way better.
Yeah, I believe so. I think, you know, when you're playing well, you tend to make the right decisions most of the time. And
almost seems easy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's spot on. You know, things happen naturally and easy, and that's what's happening at the moment.
And certainly in front of goal, 11 goals this season, you look far more composed.
Yeah, that's what I feel. You know, I've always felt that I've gone into them positions throughout my career, but perhaps been a bit rash in front of goal. But now I feel a lot more confident and in control of the situation when I'm in front of goal, and I'm sticking the ball in the back of the net. You
talk about winning trophies, and that was something we managed to do at Arsenal a few years ago, and there was always this gut feeling that something special was about to happen. Do you feel that's there now? Yeah, absolutely. I said earlier on that we've suffered from having bad starts in the league and always had to play catch up, but I feel like this season we've done ever so well to put ourselves in this position early on. If we get ourselves there or thereabouts with throughout this Christmas period, I think we'll have a great opportunity of doing something special this year.